Welcome to today's session, 5 p.m. in Pakistan and 5:30 in India. Myself, Nizari, your host from the Research and Publication Club AI Explain You Science. Ever written a strong research paper only to see it rejected? The problem isn't the research, it's often the writing. That's exactly what today's session, Write to Publish, will help you fix. Joining us, Dr. Sharan, Assistant Professor at KIET, with a PhD from SRM University AP and rich academic writing experience. This session is proudly organized under the leadership of our founder, Professor Dr. Inamullah Khan. So, Dr. Sharan, over to you.
Good evening to all of you. Thank you for inviting. So I will start like from the databases, and we will go till the publication. How can we can write the draft? How we can go for publication, journal selection, these things. So let me share the screen. Then okay. So basically, for writing any research or doing any research, can anybody tell me like what is the primary or key concern? What we are looking, how we are starting? Anyone has idea? Okay. If you are not having idea, you can also tell. So suppose near to your surroundings, if something is happening, then you are feeling like okay, this work is feeling lengthy. Some if you are going for some medical domain, so some diseases are there like Alzheimer disease. These kind of diseases are there. Then you are finding okay, the number are very large, so we can create any kind of product or any kind of material that can help them to recover from the disease. So like this, we are seeing what is the issue, real time issue, and then what are your approach to solve that issue. So like this, we are starting. So once you are starting with the topic, then you need to check whatever you are thinking that is already done by someone else or not, because we are getting so many ideas. But no, I have not shared. Okay, let me share. Because these are common things, so I have not shared the screen. If you are going for PPT also, so we will cover these things. So basically, like means how you are finding a research problem or issue you are seeing in your society, in your area, or global also you are seeing something. Then you are finding okay, this is the real issue. We can solve like this. This can be the steps. Like you can relate with your means relative also. Sometimes when they are saying you can do like this, but you are feeling no, maybe this is a one approach, but we can do like this also. So this is a second approach. So then you are comparing, if we are doing with this, so what is the loss and benefits you will get, and if you are doing from what you are thinking, then what is the loss and means loss and benefit you are having. So like this, we are selecting the any area or topic we are selecting. So suppose if you are selecting any disease, so how we will get means if you are aware of some disease, then you will try to find some solution. So you will build some like material, like material. Why I'm saying material? Because medicine is kind of materials. If you are building some devices like some X-ray machine, something, see, we are going for X-ray, then uh, X-ray and like MRI. These machines we are going. So like this, you can develop some material. You can develop some like machines. You can develop something new that can help to the patient to recover their recover the disease. So like medicine is a one area. So like this, you need to find what you are thinking to solve a issue. Then next steps comes, because like we are not only the person like who are doing the research, many are doing in every country, everyone is doing. So how you can find how like whatever we are thinking that is done by someone else or not. If you are thinking, but that is if you find in the literature, so you will find like it is already done by someone else in 10 years ago, which are 10 years earlier. So that time it will be creating issue for you, like whatever you are thinking that is already done. So how you can get the latest work, what like what you want to do in that same domain. So there are certain databases means when we are doing something, so we are publishing our things, our papers, our work, so that is getting stored at some places, definitely like locations you can say. So that are different databases. So if you are going for databases, so you will find like Google Scholar. The Google Scholar is one of the database. So why we are going for Google Scholar? Because we suppose you have selected one area, then you want to check in that domain, in that area, what I am thinking is someone has done or not. If it is not done, then what I can do. If it is done also, then what is the gap existing in that system that the earlier people have suggested. Because if you find the gap, then only you can, like, if you are knowing the limitation, then only you can overcome that system. So Google Scholar is one database, so you can come to Google Scholar. Suppose if you want anything, so you can search like AI plus something application or something, you can search. So you will find one page will open here. So these are the works that is already done by someone else, and that is available on the internet, on the Google, like this database, Google Scholar. So here one thing is there, like you can customize this one. Like you want the work done from like 1990 to 2026, or 2020 to 2026, or maybe only 2026. So like this, you can, if you are going for applying the filter, so you will get the that kind of work that is published in that limited range only. Like if I have selected 2026, so I will get the papers that is existing, that is published in 2026 only. So like this you can select, and you can go to your topic. Suppose if some medical or disease is there, so you can write here disease name. Suppose if I am going for cancer, if I want to do some work on cancer, so I can go with like this AI plus means, or in normal mathematics, and then plus cancer. So it will show all the work related to AI and cancer disease. And if you are applying filter from 2026, so you will get the work that is done in 2026 that is related to AI and cancer. Then you need to open this work, you will get the paper, and then you can download, and you can go for like reading what they have done, what is the issue, all things you will come to know after reading the work. But like some papers are freely available, but you will get maximum papers are like you need to pay something. But like universities, normal universities are buying the license, so you will get freely. It means you can download it free. So like this you can get the papers. After, oh, okay, next database is researchgate. Also this is a different database, that is researchgate. So, and one is popular one is scopus. So these are databases. Basically databases means they are indexing the work whatever we are doing. Indexing means like indexing, you can say like this is only featuring the articles. Like we are doing some work that is getting published in some journal, that journal is getting indexed in this kind of databases. So indexing means, like, suppose if you want to go for any paper, so you cannot download from Scopus. If you are clicking on Scopus, so it will redirect you to the original page. Original, like means if publishers are IEEE, then it will redirect to IEEE. If publishers are Springer, then it will go to Springer. So only index, they are indexing. So like this, you can download the paper, then you can read the papers. After reading the papers, you can understand like what you are thinking, that already someone means that is done by someone else or not. If it is not done, then you can start implementing your work. If that is already done by someone else, then you can think like, if some, suppose I have done something, then you can find like what are the limitations that in my work, and then you can improve that work like our ultimatum goal is to give better like device or better material like these things for our society. So if something is existing, then we can update that one. If something is not existing, then we can go for a start from the scratch. So database, I think it will be clear to you. Different publishers are there, like IEEE. So this is basically one publisher. In IEEE, multiple journals will be there, multiple conference will be there. So this is a kind of like this is a publisher. If you are going for a Springer, means you need to understand like what is like a publisher, what is database. So publishers are different. So these are basically different publisher. Springer is a publisher, IEEE is a publisher that is getting indexed in some database. That is that is a kind like you can say like this one, Google Scholar or maybe ResearchGate or maybe Scopus. These works are getting indexed in the databases. So you can start doing like this. So first thing we cover, like you can get the title. If you are getting the title, then how you can download the paper. After downloading the paper, you can go through the work and you can understand like what others have done, what like you can do, you can contribute to the society. So if you are getting this one, if you are getting this one, then you can start working implementation kind of thing. And when during implementation, you know, like you have to write the code, you have to do simulations. It depends on your work or nature of your work, what kind of work is there. If it is totally coding kind of thing, so you have to implement that one, then you have to start writing. So if you think if you are going for starting the writer articles, then there are certain formats. If I am going for downloading this one, this paper only, so I will show you. So if you are prepared, suppose you have done the implementation, you got some result, and your like mentor is saying, okay, this result is good, we can go for publication. Okay, one thing is there, why we are going for publication basically. We are going to for publication because we want to show all the people globally. Like we are willing to show this issue we have solved. This is the like means from this suppose cancer disease is there, so this cancer disease can be solved using this method. We have invented this one. So other like for other na, it will be helpful. If when they are like suppose if you are doing separately, you are not publishing, you are not disclosing, I got the same idea, I am doing, I am not disclosing, then what is the use of that one? Everyone is doing same thing only. So there is no, means their growth will be zero only. Na? So because of that, we are going for publication. Publication means it will be available globally. Anybody can access the things, anybody can know the things, what is the progress on this topic, what is the like latest work done by someone else in this field. So because of that, we are going for publication. Then for publication, basically we need to draft our article. Article in the sense whatever you have done, that we are writing in like one by one we are writing. So if you see the form like mostly format will be same for all the journals. Only like some designs will be sample designs will change. So if you are going for writing anything, then there will be one title. So this is compulsory. Like whatever, like we are giving a name of something. If some children are there, so we are calling by names. So like this only, we are giving the name of your work, what you have done, how you are overcoming coming that one. So in the name only, if you are thinking like randomly, we are giving the name, so that is not correct. We are selecting the names. We are giving the name, but basically based on what work we have done. So if in papers also, if you see they have written lung cancer, they are highlighting their work. Like this is a kind of title na, in if you are going for some shopping. So you are not seeing all the materials. You are taking some sample. So this is a kind of abstract, and title is kind of your sample. Means it will show you all the works what you have done, what your work is like, how is it related to this field, all the things. So if you see how they are giving the titles, so means you can think like diagnosis and treatment, means something related to they are doing diagnosis and treatment. Precision means something very close. to exact one. Then they are writing something lung cancer. They are giving the application like whatever they are doing that can be used for lung cancer. Then you can see like how they are doing the titles. So AI driven, something is related to something with the help of AI they are doing. Then multimodals. So you can like after seeing the title also you can assume like what they are doing, and some kind of idea you will get what they are doing. Then second thing comes like titles you have to give, you have to add the titles. So when as not titles, author's name, what are the contributions. Okay. So okay, here one thing is there, green color you are seeing na? That is a kind of like ORC ID, org ID we are saying. So org ID is basically a kind of number. If I show you org ID, so this is a like something in India we are giving Aadhaar card something. So for researchers basically we are giving org ID. So this kind of org ID it will not be same with other. Every person, every researcher is getting a different org ID. So and why it is compulsory, like suppose my name is like Ram or Syam something, so many people will exist like this same name. So if I am logging with my details, so and I am publishing with some this name, so it will map to my account only. If some similar paper similar author will be there, so it will not go to his account. So because of that we are adding this org id, and then we are giving the descriptions. Then we are coming to writing the like some abstract kind of thing. So abstract means some like in brief or summary you can say maximum 250 words to 300 you need to define all your work whatever you have done. This is not like some kind of paragraph or something you cannot write. You need to very concise, very clear, very like crisp what you have done, all whatever you have done. Maybe you have done that project for 6 months, 1 year, but it should come in 250 to 300 words only. So you have to define that one. So if you read any paper now, so you will come to know like this is also not written randomly. Like normally we are what we are seeing, people are using AI or something and they are writing randomly everything. But if you read this one, it will come something like suppose some disease are there, so one line will be for disease, one line will be for like that AI how it is going to solve. In last every time you will see some percentage or numbers what method they have used and how much percentage of accuracy or like matrix performance matrix they are getting. So like this you can divide the abstract, that is maximum of 250 to 300 words, and you can write in that sequence like two lines for it's like some kind of poem or something. That flow you need to maintain. Like if you want to write the suppose cancer disease only, so we can write like cancer disease is there. Then we can go for existing one, why you are doing, you can add one line why you are doing, how it will solve that cancer disease. Then you can write like which method you are selecting, some AI or some tools, specific tools you can mention. In the last you can mention like what are the results you are getting, means how it is better than the other one. So in 1 2 line you can write. So like this you can write the abstract part. Then you can come to directly introduction section. Introduction section is like some kind of when if you remember in like earlier days na, when our grandmother father they are used to saying some stories, so they will like in movie also some things like scenario they will build, then they will come to actual. So like that only in introduction you can start from cancer disease. Then you can come to some challenges, means in same you can take the same way, but you can explain it like explain it in detail, all the things. You can add like this kind of progress also. You can add like in 1990 what was there, in 2000 what has happened, what improvement has done, then 2020 what has done. Like if you see na, in 2020, then 2026 what has done, then now what you are proposing, then it will be clear na. Like I can or anybody can understand like okay, this is the limitation in 2020, this is the limitation in 2021, this is the limitation that is overcome in 2022, but still have some limitation. That is overcome in 2026, that like these persons are going to overcome this like gap in 2026 by using these techniques. So it will be, you have to write like that only. Then because this is a survey paper, so here you cannot find the methodology section, but in normal papers I will find it, then I will show you if it is open or something. Means after introduction you can go for literature survey. Like literature survey means like you are reading the papers now, like 20, 30, 50 papers you are reading from the literature. So that you can use for some kind of literature, what gaps are existing, how everybody is overcoming, how we are like slowly we are overcoming that all the limitations. And then what you are going to do, all things you can write. And then you can go for methodology section. Methodology sections maximum. I need to download something. Okay, maybe. Okay, so it will be better for you. Suppose you have done something related to waste or something. So you have given a title, then author's name came, then abstract you have written. After writing the abstract, you need to give some keywords. Keywords why we are giving. Suppose how we are writing in Google Scholar, AI plus lung cancer or cancer disease. So it will be helpful in searching kind of thing. Index these keywords. So you need to select the keywords whatever the work you have done. So it will be helpful in searching when you are going for index and it is searching. So it will be good for that. Then introduction you can write like that. Then in introduction also you can write the contribution, like in statements what you have done. Then related work you can write like that in the flow, like what has done in the 2020, then 2021, 2022, like this in the flow. But flow is compulsory. Then some gaps you can mention, what are the gaps are there, and then how you are overcoming that gaps. Means basically it is not like that, no? Like I have done something but you are doing the same thing, then there is no meaning, no? You are wasting the resources. So if something is better than my one, then only everyone will accept. So because of that you need to tell like how you are overcoming that these things. Then you need to write the methodology section. In methodology section it's up to you how you are writing. You can give, if some data set is there in your paper you are using, so you can describe the data set also. You can give a flow diagram. Flow diagram is something how you are implementing some data is there, then you will do some pre-process, then classifiers you are using, metrics you are using. So like this you can give the implementation. You can give the architecture flow also, what you means, what is the new, all things you can explain in methodology section. Then after like this one methodology section, you can explain the models also, architectures also, what you have done. Then it will come for performance metrics, because if you are using any models or any doing simulation, so that should be measured by some standard parameters. If it is in acceptable range, then only it will, like you can go for publication, na? Suppose if you are running a machine learning model but you are getting accuracy of 30%, 40%, so there is no use of that one, because now we are getting above 90 only. So if it is less, so you need to check the parameters, like the these things like performance metrics. Then you can give the experimental setup, how we were setting all the things. Because why we are giving for setups, because it will help in reproducing the things. Suppose you are not explaining all the things. Then suppose I want to explain, do the same thing, so I cannot do. So in research, what we are doing, we are giving all the details that is necessary to implement the same thing. Because if they are able to implement the same thing, then it will be like kind of validating the things, and anybody can use that one. So methodology you can use, then you can come for result section what you are giving, so you can write that one, all the things you can write in result section. In result section you can write something like existing one what they are getting, and how like your proposed one is better than the existing one. So you can add a table, and you can give the comparison, like earlier one is getting this kind of like accuracy is 80%, 70%, but I am getting 90%. So something like that you can add. And then you can add a conclusion section. In conclusion section also, that will be very clear, crisp. So you can like which like model is giving better, so you can consider that one. And then some declaration, some things will be there, and then some references will be there. Then if you understand, like all things are good, but why we are adding references? Basically, because we are in 2026, so we are not doing some like completely new thing, na? We are not inventing something. So not inventing means don't take it like we are not doing anything, but maximum things are existing one. We are taking help from them, then we are writing the things. So why we are citing that work means this statement is not mine, I have taken this statement from this paper. If you are writing something one, it means where I have cited one, it means that line is taken from this reference. Means that is already published by someone else. So I am considering for my work, but because I have not done this one, so I am citing because someone has done, so I need to give credit to them. And if you are citing any work, so it doesn't mean that your work will be weak, nobody will accept. That is not the thing. Because this is a kind of honesty. If you are writing anything, any line, any word from some other paper, so you can cite simply. It's a best practice, you can say. So like this, you can give all the references, all the things. So your paper will be completed. Once your paper will be completed, so maybe you will be aware of the things, like some tools are there, online tools in the sense Turnitin is a software, I Authenticate is a software. So I can show you that one also, so that your work will be verified with that tools. That tools is able to show you how much percentage is flag is there. Flag means that is copied from someone else. So maybe for sample, I can open any work. Because directly if you are working, you are going for publication, so directly it will not publish. There are certain conditions. So if your work is getting fast with this software, then only, suppose like this, when you are checking, so you will get similarity is 2%, that is normal similarity. And this is here you will get for AI also. So if you are using some AI tools also, so you can get like something. This is some other work, so I need to, means here you will get some AI tools also. How much AI is there, how much normal is there. So like this, your work will be verified with that software. Some different tools are there, so it will be verified with that one. If it is getting fast only, then you can go for publication. So till now, like we have covered, like you can, how you can find the title. If you're finding a title, then you can check with the databases, like means that work is already done or not, what are the existing gaps. If it is not done, then how you can proceed, writing codes, all these things. Then after getting results, if your mentor is getting agreed, like okay, this work is good, now we can go for publication, then you can select a normal format, you can start writing. Then you are knowing like how you are giving the title, how you are giving the abstract, introduction, all things you were like till now. I have explained. So once your work is getting done, then okay, one thing is there for creating the images, there are many tools. So you can prefer this one also, draw.io. This is a online platform you can use for drawing your something like high quality images. This is simply drag and drop, and you can try for this one. Okay, so we can, means I am saying you can explore this one, how you can make the diagram. If you are saying, so simply you can select like this, something colors you will get. So like this you can get the images also. So images also done. Then now we are going for, suppose all things have done, it is checked by some software also, and then we are going for publication. Then the issue comes like how you can find the right place for your work. So means there like many publishers are there, as I told you, IEEE, Springer, Bentham Science, many are there. So you need to find right journal for your work. So how you can find? You can search like this, journal finder. If you write like journal finder, then see here Springer is coming, that is a different publisher. Wiley is coming, Taylor and Francis is coming, elsewhere is coming. These all are basically different databases. Okay, so like not databases, that is publisher basically. Sorry. So means in which journal, which publisher you are preferring, it's up to completely. It's completely up to you. So suppose if I am preferring Springer, so I can go with Springer first. If I want to go with elsewhere, so I can go with elsewhere. Means it totally depends on you, because you are knowing the exact worth of your work. Like is it completely new, is it something new, some improvement is there, like this. So based on that you can select the journal. Suppose if I am selecting elsewhere journal finder, so here you will see you have to give some information, like you need to give abstract, and then, or maybe you can search by giving a title or keywords. Okay, so if you are giving for, suppose for this one only, going for sample only, if I am copying this one, because this is the abstract section, so directly you can paste in this one, and you can find the journals. So what you will get? You will get all the journals in this publisher that is related to this work. Means it can publish here. So they will suggest all the things. If you are going for open access, I will discuss how, what is open access basically. Then these are, means they are giving the journal list, all the things. So here if you want, like this is all impact factors, all the things. Impact factor, a site score is basically, you can say, there is a scopus database. If you are getting confused with these two, impact factor and site score, so in simple language we can say Scopus is a very big database that is of elsewhere only, and Scopus is giving a number based on some metrics or calculations, all these things, citation, all these things. So that number is, we are calling that number as a site score. Then what is impact factor basically? So impact factor is basically the some journals from the Scopus, means only a Scopus only. That is the cream of a Scopus basically. So that means the cream of a Scopus, we are saying, means we made some cream, we filter out the cream of the Scopus, and we named them as a SCI, and later we named that SCIE, ESCI. We made different categories. So these journals means like their metrics, we are doing calculation and we are giving the impact factor. So if you are thinking like there is some Scopus journal, so it should have site score. If a journal is SCI index journal, then it will have both the thing, impact factor as well as site score. Why? Because SCI journals, that is the part of Scopus, so it will have means impact factor, this matrix also and this matrix also. Suppose if I will open this one, so when you are opening some journals now, so you will find there two numbers are there, so maybe you will get confused. So see, so this is site score. Why it is site score? Because this is a means part of a Scopus, so that Scopus number is like matrix is 13.2, and because this is a This journal is a part of cream also, cream of Scopus. So that is index in impact SCI index. So that is having impact factor of 5.5. It means if any journal is SCI index, it means that is automatically a Scopus index journal because that is a part of Scopus. So finder you can use like this. Then if you are going for different publishers, so we can search for that one, journal finder, journal finder, and sorry, journal finder, and you can go for Springer. So if, because last time we seen for elsewhere, this is Springer. So again, you need to give some abstract here. You will go for find journal if you are going for same. So you can select like that. Again, you will get all the related journals. That means you can publish there. Then one thing is there like if journal finders is done, then you can go for like submitting in that journal. So how the things will keep like. So you can search like some, maybe we can go for MDPI. Okay. Last time also I have used this one because this is very clear. So once you have done your all the things, then you are submitting. This is the steps. So you are submitting your work in some journal. Depend like the journal you are selecting. Then it will be pre-checked by the technical team. Technical team means we are saying in technical term pre-screening something, we are saying a screening stage. the the journal will search for like is it new or not, we can consider for this thing or not. Maybe our journal is very good but your work is very limited, so should we consider or not, like these things. So this is the pre-check, editorial pre-check. If they are finding like your work is good, we can go with your work. So then they will send to two three different person in that domain. They are doing some work in that domain, so they will send your work with them to check. So that we are saying as a reviewer. So they will check your work in 1 month, 2 months, or maybe 1 week. They will like give the suggestion or feedback like your work should be revised. Revised in the sense means there is something need to be updated, or maybe your work directly how whatever you have written that should be published, or maybe your work like if it is not getting published or not up to the mark, so directly it can be rejected. So these things are possible means peer reviews will be done. They will send some comments or something, then it will go to editorial board means that journal person, and based on the feedback of the peer review they will take the decision, accept, sorry, accept, accept, revise, or reject. Okay. So like this, then after these things, na, your work will be over. These steps will be taken care by the edit journal. Like they will typesetting means some figures they will from like if you are keeping some space are there, blank space are there, so they will remove that one. Some spelling mistakes are there, they will means do corrections also, some things. So then they will send you the final proofread, like read these things, what we have done some editing. Read if any corrections are there, you can tell us, we will do the correction, and this will be the publication. And then it is going for publication. One step is invoicing. So here you will find one thing I left here. When we are going for journals, na, so there is an option like open access. So what is this basically? So like suppose some journals are offering different modes of publication. So one is open access. So open access means the author who want to publish himself only, he will pay some amount, some that journal fee. Then after publication, na, it will be free available to everyone. Like the paper we have downloaded like this. So this is open access paper. So only because of that we are able to download this one and we can read. So this is the benefit of open access. Like we can download or anybody can download because everybody cannot buy the paper also. No? Like after buying, maybe they will find like this is not useful for me. So what is the meaning of paying the thing? So because of that we are going for, or maybe many are promoting for open access things. And if you are going for normal one, subscription based journals, means if you are not paying anything, maybe hybrid. So like if they are mentioning like with publication model is hybrid, it means they are going for both the model traditional or open access. In traditional, basically you do not need to pay anything. If somebody wants to read your work, then they have to pay, then only they can read. And if you're going for open access, it means you are only paying for, and it will be available to everyone. So this is the difference between like open access and these things. Steps I have explained. So I think I have completed from my side. And if you have any issues, so like you can ask.
Thank you, Dr. Sharan, for such valuable insights, and thank you all for joining. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you all.